What is up, Maniacs? Welcome back to another Twilight Masquerade TCG guide. This time we're going to be looking at Heracross. Is it competitive? Is it collectible? Let's find out. This is going to be a really fast guide because Heracross is not a good Pokemon at all. The attack that it has, or the two attacks that it has, just cost way too much energy. And they're not doing enough damage for the amount of energy required. The one potential strategy that you could play with Heracross is to try and paralyze lock your opponent, but again, that's going to be really difficult when you need so much energy to power that attack up. You're also going to want to try and keep the opponent in the active slot, which can also be difficult. So yeah, this is not a competitive Pokemon at all. Its 2 retreat cost, again, is too high for a basic Pokemon. Ideally you want 1, you can pivot other Pokemon in and out, get yourself set up. And then in terms of HP, unfortunately we have Greninja EX now in the format, and if you've got 2 Heracross on the bench, it can easily KO both of them for 2 prizes. So HP is not great. If it was at 130, then obviously that would be working a lot better for Heracross. It can also be bench sniped from by other Pokemon like Sableye, like Screamtail. So yeah, the HP is not great. Let's check out some of the trainers that are going to potentially help Heracross if you were going to try and create a competitive deck around it. The first of which is one of the new cards in the set, which is Bug Catching Set. I think I've mentioned this in every single video so far because we've been going through the grass Pokemon. But essentially it's going to help you get more Heracross onto the field. It's going to help you get the energy that's required to power up Heracross. Obviously Heracross has got very expensive attacks, so that's going to be helpful. And to help accelerate that energy, you're going to want Gardenia's Vigor. Again, I think I've recommended this a few times for some of the other grass-type Pokemon in the set. But it's going to essentially allow you to power up Heracross's attack much quicker, while at the same time drawing extra cards into your hand. And another way to power up your Heracross quickly is to use Double Turbo Energy. So obviously both attacks for Heracross require 1 grass energy. The rest of the energy cost is colourless, so you can use Double Turbo Energy to speed, again, your Heracross attacks up. You're going to want to be playing Artisan and Nestball to get your Heracross onto the field. So as well as Bug Catching Set, you can rely on these 2 cards to get more Heracross onto your bench. There are a couple of tool cards that can buff your Heracross's HP to avoid them being KO'd by Greninja EX. So you could use Bravery Charm. And you've also got the option of using Survival Brace, so it can survive at least 1 attack, so you can get at least 2 attacks off. And that is pretty much it, guys. This was a really quick one because Heracross, like I say, is not going to be competitive, so we are going to be ranking this as a D. Do not use. Let us know down in the comments if you think of any cards that could potentially pair well with this. Obviously, it's going to help other viewers of the content, and it's also going to help us improve too. So do leave any feedback on this card in the comments. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this guide, check out the other guides that we've got on the Twilight Masquerade set. We're about halfway through the grass Pokemon. We've still got a long way to go. So follow the channel to keep up to date. And until next time, guys, that's me shuffling out again.